ichokwadi here chandiri kunzwa munongotiziya kati sana maiki kumakuwa ndiko kwedu. Okay, saka wiki rese yakaingori trending musocial media kuti takatombokangana kuti kuZimbabwe kune corruption, sorry, kuti kune corona. But anyway, ichokwadi here chandiri kunzwa kuti muZimbabwe hamuchabviswi mombe, hanzi chinhu chake changobviswa inhumbu. Sorry, inhumbu yakaita sarana energy mutodiya. But anyway, kana gazi yemombe iri yechokwadi then at least stress initashoma. Ndoshaya kuti seika ndotanetsekana kuti saka ndotsvaga sei mukadzi wechitiri.
It's so
oh man,
Ndima kamuti hande appropriate mic.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode. I'm sure you're wondering why we are laughing. I'm going to get into that. But first of all, I would like to just pause a big thank you to all of you guys, particularly my brothers who did the most for my birthday. Thank you so much for all the wishes that came through. It was a very pleasant week. Yeah. I did have a lot happening. A lot of drinking was involved. A lot of brunches involved. It was very nice. But the one thing, guys, it was nice. It was nice. It was nice. The one thing, though, that kept coming to my inbox was Chris Roora.
Don't you just say that, Chris? You get 1 year older, and that's the question they keep asking. Why? Yeah. Why?
So guys, I am not pro Lobola. I hate this whole Lobola thing. So Roora is like, that's out of my mind right now. So I want to have this discussion with you cats and see if you guys share the same thought with myself in terms of this. So bear with me today, guys. I know you've got a lot of things you want to talk about, but today I want to talk about this. All right. So, let's go. So first of all, I want to find out, guys, what do you think about Lobola? Let's start very simple. What do you guys think about Lobola? I know inappropriate mic is on my side. I wonder what you
guys what do we think about Lobola? Do you want to take this one, Kuzi?
Well, Lobola is part of our culture. It's something that will always be there and has been there for like centuries, right? So what I'm going to say is, centuries? I don't know. Well, look, what I'm going to say is now our parents have kind of messed it up. They've messed it up for us, they've messed it up for our daughters, and they've messed it up for our sisters. Yeah, okay. It's crazy. They've tried to monetize that whole moment and see Kaka get rich, quick scheme. I don't know, like my sister had to pay that degree now. So it's not good, right? It's not good. So the Lobola must be there, but the monetizing part of it is bad.
Yeah,
it's really bad.
I completely agree.
I'm not going to say much for now, but see, what do you think?
Yeah, no, I think I'm in complete agreement. Like, for me, it's almost like it doesn't make sense for me to say for me, it just doesn't make sense. The Roora process has to be done, but you get that. You get so disheartened when you realize that people walk but and you think how, when, so it's a bit of a deterrent, but it's something that I feel is very integral to our culture. It makes us who we are. I wouldn't feel good.
Yeah.
Guys, that's what I think. Local play bass. And 20K is our base today. Yellow bola, 20,000.
20,000 bond. Is Maria Wanda?
20,000
bonds. Yango pena ka $200 ball.
You just stated something that is pretty crazy, because you say parents have now monetized this whole getting married thing.
Right? Yeah.
And I personally say it is one of the weirdest cultures ever where you're saying kuti shamari inini ndinofanira kupa 20,000 USD yangu andika nokuti wanga une responsibility to raise your daughter kumuendesa kuchikoro kuti aite PhD but inini wauda kundibhadharisa kuti mwana wako akaenda kuchikoro. Why should I pay for that? Why? It's not fair.
That's bullshit. First of all, sorry to the parents. That's bullshit though. It's really bullshit. Well, look, koinini naenda kuchikoro. Saka inini ndochitanga kutaura kuti saka inini alright, saka inini kudzai ndo ndakambobuda pa TV, saka inini Roora yangu yofanira kuti
saka give and take. Kana ndakaenda kuchikoro morijusa. Kana
ndakaendawo kuchikoro, saka let's go. I'm not the best person for math, but I think math is really straight up. Ndakaendawo kuchikoro.
Saka
mwana akaenda kuchikoro. And mwana wenyu akaenda kuchikoro ndakabuda pa TV. Saka ndakabuda pa TV actually itoroora inini.
You see, but the problem now is pause. The problem now is we are losing the essence of what Roora is. You see, because it's been monetized. That's probably why you were Chris Urusurutombo because you just look at it, it's like 20,000 my way. But it's what is Roora? We need to go back. But there's options for that. I'm saying you need to go back to the roots of why are we doing this? Then you can understand why.
Exactly. Roora.
Zvekuti mwana akadzidza, mwana haana kudzidza, handidi kuda mukadzi wako either way. Whether akadzidza kana asina ndio wada. So why should it be 20,000?
All right.
Essence is lost.
You're very right, but you're very right about that because a lot of times when what badara those ridiculous amounts, what badara 20,000, does it not make a man feel like he owns the person? Sorry, I'm not married, ladies and gentlemen. Does it not make you own the person? How do you feel? What badara 20,000, guys? How do you feel like?
But then waku own someone. Now you own someone.
It's slavery again.
Yeah, but that's how they kind of perceive it, right? They can like, shit, I don't want to use a name. So rakunzi zita rake rakuzonzi sinem yake yandoro.
I don't want to use a name. And see, Kudzai, who the hell is Stacy? Oh wow,
I don't want to use a name. Munhu akuchinja zita rake kuti avendoro. Fantastic, right? Great. But what else are we really paying for? Right? Pane makandinzwanani and whatever, fantastic. Back in the days, zvainakidza unogeta makandinzwanani and whatever, bvonzi vakwasha vakatanga kupinda, bvonzi makagara pasofa tokuripisai. That's culture, fantastic.
Exactly.
But komataza amuna kutaura $20,000 US. Ndinomawana kupi? Ndinoiwana kupi nini? And kana ndisina saka am I a lesser of a man when I don't have it?
That's a good one.
And if your daughter has gone to school, right? Let's say we're going to talk about the daughter that has like our own Zimbabwean women, the educated ones, the ones that do a degree, they do a master's, they do a PhD, and then they're 28 and they have a PhD. You know what I mean? Now, I'm going to give you a question, Chris. Sorry, I'm going to give this question to you now. I know you're the one.
Are you sure?
I want to give you two scenarios. So I want to tell. So pane musikana ane PhD. Akadzidzira kuHarvard. Mvadzi kwa Zimbabwe. Kadaurorwa. But kune hanzvadzi yangu.
Hanzvadzi yako first. But anyway.
No. Kuti hanzvadzi yangu haisitombori. Hanzvadzi yangu I think itori kuHarvard, like part of that vibe. But hanzvadzi also iri kwaRuzane. Kuhedza. Kwaruzane. Saka Roora yacho uchaihandla sei iwewe? Iwewe ndiote zvaro. Tine munhu wana akadzidza kuHarvard. Tine hanzvadzi yangu iri kwaRuzane. Roora yacho uchaihandla sei?
Honestly, I already think this is a whole cultural thing that I'm so glad has been stated. You don't need it to be stated.
Yes.
It's okay, but you can shake your head. You're allowed. But I mean, look, in that scenario, how I think a parent would have to handle. I mean, I would say if you're a parent, you need to love your kids the same, right?
Yes.
Whether agaenda kuharvard whether ndewe kumusha ari kugara kuwedza kwamutoko uko kutokyo town uko and stuff,
yes.
it is actually mwana wako uchamucharge 20,000 USD yako, both of them. I don't think it would
be both of them. We got to but you know what you are being very diplomatic. Right now.
See, this is the problem that I have with it. Let me answer you now.
Yes.
Let me answer you now. You see, what's happening now is that a girl child is being seen as an investment. Hapana hangaende for anything less than 10,000. That is the problem. People want to make money off a woman. You see, I hope the feminists are listening here and they're boiling as well, because this is putting a price to a woman. That's what you're doing. And your partner needs a muri. That is what you're doing, Roora. But you can also say investment. I've toiled and I've worked so hard for my daughter to be where she is now, and so my mukwasha should suffer for that. No, you should see it as an opportunity. A son into my family. It's a blessing coming into my family, and not an investment being given away to the next family. No, but no problem.
Which son?
Mkwasha wako.
Mkwasha ni ma levels. Mkwasha ni ma levels.
Azinabasa izozo. Whether mkwasha anokwanisa kubhadhara 20,000 kana asingakwanisi. Vese ma assets.
Guys, Mirai, but he raised a very important thing here. But guys, could infecting her. Now, one question at a time, and if it wasn't
but as you see, fair man, Jesus. Kokana question yako ya novunza kudzi ndichida kuyanza nini as fair.
Wana yinagiza. No.
But you said with hands you kana Roora handed Roora into a family. The family is gaining a son, and your family is gaining.
I'm a catch, Baba. I'm a catch.
Okay. Yeah. That's quite anyways, but have you realized, Kuti guys, there are two things that happen. You get in a situation whereby Warora mood and Kwasha is going to suffer because you stated my levels of Kwasha. You know 20K, Kweta Mpana Namo, and the Mpana Namo can't do the 20K things.
No, I'm the man.
Sierra Namo, Mira, Mpana Namo, Mira. So you ambia wako warwara ambia wako.
Yeah.
Do you know what normally will happen? This is Mkwasha badala rambu. Why are you slated as the one who's Mkwasha katumire mari? Why?
Is this one for me?
Yeah.
I will give this to Pinky Pose to you.
Do you really want me to answer that? Because okay, you guys don't have to forget kunema levels when it comes to, just like how we talked about Zim women. Zim men wane ma market awo. Saka wane ma market ema kwasha. Market for kwasha.
Mpana namo.
Yeah, mpana namo amaya mira unzge manje. Saka pana blaz veve. His name is Tom, but his darage nonya sonzi. His darage chairo. Rondonzi kana kura kurerwa. What are you? That's it. But his name is Tom. Yeah, his name is Tom.
And a big.
Tom and a big. Tom and he has a big car. Anoshika Panamo and yes, Mukwasha area. Big guy. Even when come Google Aripo, you know what I mean? But the Akashika Panamo meeting I tang we're gonna blast the Astashika.
Okay.
Mukwasha mdara. And the meeting I tang we're gonna asati ashika.
Yes,
and then pana blast the runway to say middle class. So, we're starting to work. You got a little bit of money here and there. I think unoshika X job. Ukashika Benz, I think a second hand. You know what I mean? Washika Banamo, you blast whatever anongonzi. Aibo, yo mukoma tomara apa taklo tanga meeting. And then bono da mukoma namo. Saka blaza ari pakati apa ndiye anoabhizwa financially in terms of my bills and whatever. Mari yake inokwana but ikazoda kuzoabhizwa haizokwana. Tom mari yake akaabhizwa aziye kuti abuse. In fact iye anongodira. But mukoma nhamo havatorina mari. Mukoma nhamo is a hard worker. He's probably a very good husband. And akasvika panhamo anobva anzi mukoma nhamo imimi chifanotemai huni tichifanoita meeting naTom naKudzai. Then imimi katapedza tichauya tese tinenge tiri tese and tinenge tichizoona kuti toita sei mungakwanisa kupedza huni idzi guys ndikumbura kuti mukwanise kunotora mvura futi then katapedza meeting will be together. Yes, so I've kind of dramatized the whole thing, but ndo zvinotoitika mazuva ano. Right? So kana iwe usina big ona chinhu kana uri kumhuri yemukadzi.
All right, but
okay, yeah, ask me.
But I'm gonna save you because I've got millions of questions on this book. Right, you know, Roora next month. So I'm saying to you, right?
Let's fly.
Could you mention something about the Unzanzi, Papa Roora, Papa, and Pana Namoya, we're middle class, and Pana, where Arungo, country, Kakanika, ex-chap. Pana usually happens the Roora when I'm Pana and Mona. He's always in a situation whereby I don't go maybe 5,000 but 20k and good 5,000 5,000 nama bisa 500
yes 5,000
atorina kubvisa anything namo
atizi is a
I'll
bit
get on to that one. I think I my options namo foot. I'll get into that.
Okay, you're gonna school us today then. So my question most importantly is actually my important question but is panyaya kupedza Roora, is it part of our culture kuti munhu anofana kupedza? Can you continue living with your wife happily? Will you be respected usina kupedza kubhadhara Roora?
Alright, my understanding of that is kupedza kuRoora actually like ukanzi mazuva waita zvema list kuti no pane list apa no Rusambo fano prepare. There are two things you should make sure you don't do kana uchina noRoora. First thing is how pedze kuRoora. Everything on that list should not be paid. It's a sign of disrespect. Kuti kunge machipisa mwana waridzi mari yacho tinayo anything tabhadhara. You know, that's a sign of disrespect. And two, munofana kutochema except for zvinhu written down kuti hamucheme zvinhu zvana amai hamucheme zvaamai, but everywhere else kanzi Rusambo 15,000 munofana kutochema kuzamba kuti mari hatina please ana baba tidzikisire. You know, so it's culturally known kuti haufanire kupedza kubhadhara. Unotofana kuzombodzoka later on wozomboudza something wombounza something. You know, that's how it is. Mkwasha mkuyu aperi kuita sei exactly.
Ime muda kuti pedzera mari yangu zvina basa rese inzwa kudzi iwe uchamari inzwa
ndoculture yacho Chris, ndoculture yacho.
Alright, mira, alright, enda bhadhara 20,000, alright, ndiri kupedza ka 20,000 ndikubudisa 200 pamwedzi yanditika ndichipedzisa kuRoora, but muchada white wedding pamusoro, muchandiudza kuti Chris hautore mwana wedu usina white wedding nditika inini why should I be after ndabhadhara 20,000 why should I also have a white wedding? But for culture, and don't forget guys, white wedding is not part of our culture.
It's not.
That is not Zimbabwean culture.
Yeah.
I'm going to talk about I love this couple. I'm not going to mention their names. This couple made it very creative in Zimbabwe last year. Very creative. They had the traditional, you even know the people, you guys. They had a traditional wedding. The same day, they had the white wedding at the same venue.
Yeah.
I don't know what that Mukwasha did, but that Mukwasha has got nice negotiation skills. Oh, that family is good. That he married into. But they had everything the same day.
Yeah. I've seen there's been a trend of that going on over the past few years. I think as much as we're saying a lot of parents were saying and go charge them 20,000. At the same time, a lot of people understand the situation that a lot of Zimbabweans are living in. And there's been a lot of compromise. I emceed the wedding last year where it was the day before it was Roora, the next day it was a short ceremony, pana priest, chatiswa done. 2 days, everything was done. So there's a lot of people who are understanding, but at the same time, uchinema had mashona type of big.
Ndakuda kutaura nezvavo manje. Saka ona manje. Saka manje. Ndataura zvevanhu vari boa. You see, Ivavo Bo. And big props to Mukwasha EAO. Big props.
Yeah.
But ndine chimwe bad man chama changu shamari chakazomboenda. Hai bad man guys vana noera ashuma muzatarisire pasi guys. Aenda kunoroora ndiri. Aenda kunoroora tukanzi abochi roora mari yangu iyo saka Mukwasha hapinde munhu item. Mukwasha ndingakatogara mune chimwe chirumu chaanomupa so pamba nevanyaya and whatever. Mari aendesa is an engineer so of course beg riripo. Vadosvika mvatoti bwa mari yake mva yaiswa zvikanzi no but she even though vakamuomisira a little bit but yanonga aisa mari yake ainyatsoidivhaidha zviripo mozorora haiti sei haipedzwi saka zvazosvika zvikanzi bo chivada kurova chicounter offer manje kuti saka iripo mari matipa tapedza rora tavaomberana zosvika pakuomberana tapinda mumusha. Saka the moment you do that it's finalized marora.
Yeah.
Now they come up with this whole thing. Saka mukadzi mwana wedu hausi kumutora pasina muchato and whatever. Shamwari bad man rangu kuti aribo. Saka rakazoshedzwa mudeni ndizvo. Apa ramudeni man. But vangani venyu nhasi mumba muno vane white wedding. I just want to
ask. We thought you respect.
Yeah.
Then disrespectfully asking.
Yeah, vangani vane white wedding mukandiratidza maring. You know, there I'll be very motivated to actually plan one, but hey. Pressure here. Hantatorora. Kuchivanhu kwedu kwana shumba isusu. Tatorora. Mukadzi wedu tsikumuda. If you're not a bad man to that level, you'll be abused into doing what you don't want to do.
I think it really brings down a lot of things whereby as a culture, Zimbabweans, we're not really just using our own things anymore. We're trying to steal chiri chakati from different countries. For example, my dam, I don't think it was my African print. I don't think it's what's the thing?
My bums is
what's that? Shashiko. Exactly, Shashiko. You
exactly. Actually, pane Thanos wangu, I was impressed. I was very impressed. I got a friend, my friend's sister. Akauya baba Roora. Saka men's after one Roora and everything. Autopina musha and everything. Wona Tsano vakabuda vakapfeka traditional. Chayo Shashiko and everything. Netuma my Benz and I was just like, aiwa. Apa at the time, Chazi Ediaroro ne Benzi kana nemuna right aesthetic.
Yes.
I was genuinely impressed. It's something that I was like, maybe ndikanyatso penga ndogona ngozvita food one day.
Ndio kubimbezi.
Antombozi imdara but I can't impress.
The only
no, but it's Shona, not Ndebele.
It's Shona. Yes.
Shona.
Yes. Now I'm going to speak about the Ndebele culture. The Ndebele culture is a culture that we also, I believe, we don't really take it seriously in Zimbabwe. It's a very bad thing because the Ndebele culture, culture yedu. I went to an event here in Canada where people were wearing a traditional theme. I've never seen that being done anywhere else. Right? They uphold that whole thing. It's their thing.
Yeah.
Of course, we've got people
really
like Bonnie. We have people like Bonnie Shimanikire who advocates for things like that. She's here. She is one of the people that will be like, hey, culture, you do this and whatever. But I only see that in the Ndebele culture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't see it in the Shona culture because my Shona takazote hanzi mari makaranga pana machi pana mtanga but muri kuite iko.
Tungopfeka masuit.
That is
nema African attire.
I'm African attire my damn. We've already established that is it. I was judging jury. That's dumb. That is so dumb. It's not a thing, isn't it? Those are my Nigerian, my Ghanaians. Those are the
but in the same sense, white wedding I see it. Why is white she simbirira kudaro? Why is it so important?
Because I think when you get
takabatira takawana independence but hatina kuwana independence. And I'm going to say this very straight up. I respect our GM. He's a very good man. For me to be able to speak and be articulate, I learned that from our GM. Our GM was an orator and whatever, but he adopted the British culture. And but he wore a suit from day one, bro. I've never seen our GM wearing anything else. You get what I mean? But in the end, it's like my shiny suit, my cheap, because there's the OTG. My suit. Exactly. And then we adopted that whole thing, my suit to now I'm going to my business. Because of that. But they are a GM so kutanga government yake utara culture day tine culture day Zimbabwe yekuti tinotanga so timu uyu topfeka zvakati. Don't you think we could have followed that?
This is what I'm saying. I mean, you don't have to go far. Just if you go to all our neighboring countries, go down south, go to Bots, go everywhere, they still hold on to their cultural roots really serious. But especially Mashona, Mandebele atori nani. Mashona no kuti takachisiya kupi takangoganira zvinhu zvisina kana basa mudara.
Oh my God,
he
this
wants
is so
to be
funny.
so freaking Western.
You know, I actually didn't ask you how you, I didn't even ask you guys how was your week, guys. Guys,
oh man.
But see, how was your week, bro?
My week was fantastic, especially I know it was dope. I got some great news for a couple of friends of mine who got engaged. That's brilliant news for me. So it's been a good week.
I'm visiting you.
Don't worry, I no cover. No pressure. Shout out to Masi and Z. Shout out.
Yeah.
Well then, congratulations, guys.
Congratulations, Masi and Z.
It's ndara muri kunwa tea but muda usunza cup muda kutoasta tea mimi
yara kumadoro ima kuti hanzi ngati mai tea na kutomwana zvimati zvisinga muye machaiti takutomwana zvimati manje handimati ndakusipa sendu kumadoro
hapana chiri kunwa tea
yatonora muti yatonora
kare ndara
yatonora
kuti pahuru parambe pari wet.
My week was great. I would only talk about my work-wise type of thing. I think I was just focusing more on work this week, and it was really great. The growth and stuff, really great. I think even though we did that mental health episode last week, guys, we think we might having to Godzilla entertainment, but that also helped me as well. You know, that episode helped me. This week I just came in with a different vibe. So yeah. It's really good. It was really good. Of course, there are bad moments, but hey, what's life without that?
Yeah, this is life.
Yeah, it is what it is.
How was your week?
I'm glad at least
How was your week, bro?
Guys,
besides being drunk because it was your birthday week, let us know what else happened.
I had a very stressful work week. I faced so many challenges, to be very honest. I'm actually still dealing with these challenges at the moment. I even worked through my weekend kind of because of work challenges. Yeah, so it was a very hard week for me. But I don't know. Let's see how this week brings up, and maybe hopefully I'll be able to solve the problems at the office, and we can move on from there. Generally, that was my week. But I actually wanted to touch something, and I think this is a very unspoken topic in our country. I feel like you find that Lobola has become a spectacle, number one, but also the girl child is also now just something that is sold. It's a human being that is sold now. So do you think that Lobola is able to protect the girl child? Like, I mean, guys, you know, Kuti, these things like child marriages are real and these things actually happen. Like, how do you feel about it? Like, should these people be burnt to death or should they be sent to jail who get into this type of stuff?
Burnt? Jeez, nigga, damn.
Lobola, the problem I have with Lobola is one, Lobola is non-refundable. And
Nah,
you cannot makanyura papi. You know what I mean?
Verbal contracts, bro. Verbal.
Yeah, apana pa makanyurana. So if you marry someone and the moramba in the next 6 months, Maria Baya, bro, you're not gonna go back and say Mariam Gaido.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I mean, hey, it's culture. But now Ziambi has come up with he has made a law out of it. And I actually don't even blame him because our parents became very greedy in the whole process. They became very greedy and now they're trying to monetize it. Now you have to law. But and should we be putting law to culture? No. But we're doing it because our parents are greedy.
No, but I think just if we really look at what the law that is put in place is doing, it's really done nothing. Because personally, it goes on two sides. I'm not going to just go to grab someone's daughter. I'm just going to pick up some girl and then be like, "Tago no Roora and inonzipa chirungu kidnapping." So I'm not going to do that. I'm not gonna do that, bro.
That's a good one. That was a good one, but that was a very good one.
Because
that's what it is. That's what it is, really.
You can get away with it, bro. You can get away with it. When I was in Zimbabwe, Instagram,
yeah.
But then,
Funny
you guys are crazy. Oh,
but it's
my
legit.
God.
It's legit. Itori. There's actually an art to it. When I was going over the notes, it's funny. Hansi from Singapore. You study the girl's movements.
exactly.
And when she's unawares, you run in before anyone can see. You pick her up and you go. This is why I play rugby, bro. This is why I play
Chirungumdara. I'm glad you're talking about rugby. That we're on the same team.
Yeah.
Saka kana waunosvika unyasorwa ozati pane chimwe chitako chonakidza uri fude. Chekuti munhu wese apfuura mumwe munhu apfuura ovha wazongomuti pa ipapo.
Actually, Kudzi actually was one of our best tacklers on our team. Like, my
brain feels.
There's something, guys. I know we went on a tangent.
Yeah,
guys. We're just having fun. Having fun, guys. But it's fine. I'm gonna get into something that is very, very, very fun and interesting. And I know you guys are gonna love this because you were not expecting me to bring this up. How do you rate Mkazo? Bonorora Mkazi. Does she have to be a virgin? Body count body count 100. Does that change the value of the amount you should pay for it?
Look, guys, I'm going to say we need to come back to the fundamentals. What count is all that doesn't matter. Dada munhu wangu.
Yeah, but you can't want to go back. That's like this. Chris, now who answer? First of all, I'm a very liberal person. Body count. Let's look at body count. Yam face total of CM cards. Yam cards are before guys here, but Yago I'm sure any waste than him cards. But
it's true.
Yeah. But but pakuchaja manje.
Yeah.
Pakuchaja. Indobvumidzwa here. Ngobvumidza kuti because
I'm telling you.
Wait, I'm gonna answer it as real as it can be.
Okay.
Some people are not gonna be with me on this one, but it's real, right? So I'm gonna ask your parents, right? Kuti nemachajiro amandita ya mwana wenyu nandakambomurwa onguloshi, but ndichawanapowa inonzi damage man, ndichapadzira damage, saka I'm not gonna mention that, but I'm also gonna say like mwana wenyu angasiri mandara mandara.
No, virgin.
She was not a virgin.
Yeah, virgin, but ndakamuona. Saka zvino tozodii paongoloja because paongoloja pa ini ndakapinda mwe munhu saka paongoloja todii because okay ndobhadhira
kudzi sugar ipere kutapira because yavhurwa neumwe munhu
amen
and I think I'm a strong advocate of, I'm gonna say it, and like guys, the reason why we're doing this is because we have to be real with people. Zimbabwe is a little bit backward when it comes to real talk. I'm a strong advocate of staying with someone before I marry them because I want to see Ongoloji. Two, I want to see Ongoloji.
No,
I want to see. I want to see if it's right? Because a lot of people, Chris, vakasangana the first time, anditi. Apana ongoloja, apana first time wavharita wedding night ya dinner, whatever. Also not confess ongoloja, apana. Kana kuti mukadzi ongoloja, apana. Saka that sector now, because matororana saka tongogara mese. Because no culture yet. Mautongogara mese. Mamboona madivorce ari kwere mazuva.
I wonder madivorce.
Kudzi. You're raising so many issues in one sentence. Let's take it one at a time. Because we're not going to finish until I say so today.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
So we were talking about body count. And we're saying,
body count.
And the way you raised an issue, you would not gara nemuno because you want to maintain that relation where you're having sex with your moon.
Now sex. And sex.
But then also understand something because that is not part of the Zimbabwean culture.
True.
What is our culture? What is our culture?
We don't have one. We don't have one.
So I'm going to do what I want.
No, I think
because
to help you on that one, I think culture it actually change our food. It's not like it was written 1,000 years ago. So culture it continues to change over time. Over time, you pick things up, you leave things along the way. So maybe, in my opinion, I agree with you in terms of I think people should actually live together before they then take the next step. I think, in my opinion, it's cool. Yes, culturally it's frowned upon, but cooking pots and that it's happening everywhere. So maybe something that people need to put in anyway.
Okay, but see, what is mvunzo wangu food, and I'm gonna come back and I'm asking you again.
Bring it.
Body count yemunhu ine basa here.
Ine basa. Ine basa but I kana wano wasvika pa point yekuti wakuda kurora munhu handika. It's not like you don't know what this person's body count is. Makutozivana. You know each other in the backgrounds and everything. So if you still want to marry your person who is actually on a body count 50, can on a body count 2, it's your decision. Or your motive no matter about another.
But the body count 50 as boy, it was an experience.
It depends. Jawada ndozo
experience over amateur.
Are you a teacher or are you a student?
Just touching on the body count part as well. No. Tara, Chris, no.
In the question, along this line as well.
Yeah.
Right. When the body count is high, should we say that the value yomunu is less, or is it high, or is it okay? Like, how do we quantify body count on Lobola? Do we say it's bad?
Yeah.
Yes, that's for Kudzi.
Well, look. You see, I'm gonna go back. Yeah, I was gonna go back. I'm gonna go back to Muskana and Ziyangu Irikwaduzani. And the same way I approached that one is the same way I'm gonna approach it now. So I'm gonna Kwaduzani. I'm gonna put the same Roora name na agaita PhD. But now, Munari Virgin, I'm gonna put the same Roora name na nichi body count. That's your question, right? But I'm gonna put it now to you now like this. When I virgin now see kutato modifeta here or not. No.
Yeah.
Chokwadi. That's why our parents have now put a lesser value on mukadzi akamboita mwana, which is very fucked up. Sorry for my language.
Yeah, true.
Right? Saka now zvakwadza vasikana vedu, madzimai edu nehanzvadzi dzedu pakuita nyaya yeongology because vakugaya kuti vanenge vatoita devalued because of that. But isu sevarume hatisi kurova ongology here. Kurova.
And inotofana kutodzidza futi papa.
And isu hachite nhumbu saka value yedu hainyonyoonekwa asi tinongodzi kablazi karibo chichi.
Our culture is very patriarchal, so you can't. Unfortunately, that's how it is. So you can't run away from certain things. But if you look at Roora, and there's even a way of pane marino badarwa after Roora. Kana wawana kuti mkadzi wako is a virgin. I've forgotten the technical term of it. But let's say mapedza kuroora mamura namapinda mumusha. Moenda kudheni kwenyu mombogara gara 2-3 months, I'm not too sure of the time frame. Unodzoka wobhadhara imwe mari yekuti ndakaona mwana achiri musikana. Unobhadhara mari yako, then you go back to your house. Kana ona munhu asina kuya kuzobhadhara mari iyoyo zvoreva kuti akamuwana asisiri musikana. There's all this has been done, guys. It's there. So why are we picking up from other places?
Aiwa, ndozvawakwana paGoogle.
Aiwa, izvi ndotozviziva. Takaroora kakawanda mudhara, ndine mabrothers akawanda akaroora.
But vanhu vakuzviita.
I think so. Kana waona asina kudzokera akamuwana asiri virgin. Simple.
The whole system is designed to take money from the man child. Guys, let me explain what I mean. In the budget 20,000 USD yangu. They don't charge another 20,000. That's 40K that has gone down the drain already, right? It's a investment or whatever. But now, when you sure that it's a 40K just to do this. Is it fair for me to be charged? Because now I feel like I'm paying ransom money because my amounts are these are ransom monies.
Chris, yo utofunga kuti uchadya chika. Yo utokudya futi after wafunga uchadya chika. Yo vatofunga kuti after wedding tikudya chika uri. Like you're worried about after maybe married. But you know what the real plan is after marriage.
I can't.
You're very worried, man.
You know munhu anonetsa guys, anonetsa wacho anenge achitaura kuti inini mwana wangu inini akaenda kuchikoro, mwana wangu ane madegree anechi Uncle Namo avava, does he have a right? Does he have a say?
Yes.
Telling you how much?
Yes, it does. Look,
more.
I think what we need to come back to our roots is that it takes a village to raise a child, right? In our culture, it takes a village. So it's not up to just Baba. It's not up to just Amai. Unonana bamnini, anamai nini, vanenga varipo, anasekuru, vanenga variti, anatete vanenga vachishaud one paside, because it takes a village. And atisukubata needza vanu two cheta over abaya, and they'll never be in contact with us ever again. We're bringing two families together to become one. So anatete vanofana varipo vachizivana neanatete veku other side. It's a whole thing. So Sekuru Namo has a right to say whatever he wants because he's there as well. But you'll notice by every single negotiations and later Roora, panenge pane hierarchy, pane anataura, panenge anenge apiwa masimba, usually ndibamnini. Ndio anenge achirun the show. You know, so there's hierarchies and there's places for everyone in the family. And you'll notice mariacho paino piwa. I remember as a kid, I used to get so much, like from when my sisters got married. This is a way to find, to make sure everyone in the family, the extended family, knows. This is the essence of it. This is what I'm saying. The essence of it is beautiful. But beautiful
Germany, mira mani it's jokes I'm
Anana Sekuru Nemo, like Anana Sekuru Nemo. And I say, Namo.
Watch your papa.
Okay. I'm gonna talk about someone. I'm gonna talk about someone like something that's very different. I'm gonna talk about my late father. So that guy met my mother at a point whereby like my mother grew up with a stepfather and the mom at the plot and stuff, but my mom didn't know her father, right? So my dad, he's Shumba. And then or whatever. But my dad was like, look, I'm not paying Lobola to your stepfather. I'm paying Lobola to your father. Even if you don't know her, like even if you don't know him. Yeah. So they went on a road trip that time, probably 1989. They went on a road trip and they went to look for my mother's father, biological father, to Kwekwe. And because my father is like, no, I'm gonna pay kunamuna anonzi muungani. Even though asina kukureza, but ndiye munhu andiri kuomberana naye. The money can then be dispersed however you want it to be dispersed, but muri andiri kuomberana nayo ndei. He was very staunch about that. So vakaenda vakamita like my Lobola negotiation there. He was there to do the Mawoko. But when it came to the money, I don't know. She has never told me about it. I don't know how it was then dispersed. But Segur Namo can be a very important factor, right? He's the guy. Sometimes I don't show me some sort of, but sometimes my family I know Maria Kasosiana. You get my point.
Yeah.
But also we can't forget that Segur Namo the wife is like, no. Your wife is like, Segur Namo but no also another show. In is a bad man. I was
not bad man anyway.
If you're not being very ridiculous, then you know what? No.
Yeah. I think could India say Kurunamo. Guys, I'm having so much fun. Are you guys having fun? Let's breathe a little. Because I feel so tense up.
Because I think
can you just like take a second?
But there's a lot I wanted to say that someone wouldn't let me say, but anyway, it's fine. It's fine.
Say it.
Fine,
I want to hear now that you said it. I know you psychologically said it so that you can say it.
No,
so
I know, I'm good. Christenberg. Yo, no fun how tradition yako, Chris. What makes us Zimbos, bruh? Like you need to hold on to that, bruh. Don't just throw it away. There's a lot of things we can throw away. But this is what makes me. Wherever you will be.
Makes me so I'm going to find Zim dancers. Anyways, we'll talk about that another day.
What? Also, time you have Fanchoga, man.
Guys,
Fanchoga is a good man, guys.
He is exactly.
I like him. He's a good man. He's a good man.
He's funny. Good man. Anyway, I've just got one more thing to ask. I mean, me being a black dude who's, hopefully one day at some point in my life, gonna end up, that type of vibe. And God, I can't even say it with a straight face because it's so stupid. But guys, okay, look. I mean, the final thing that I want to actually ask you guys is, when you actually get into that into this scenario, Roora and stuff like that, how do you determine value man wako? You janyuro uti ndoda rusambo 5,000, ndoda chakati 5,000. How do you come up with these numbers? How do they sit down and elaborate and deliberate on these numbers? How do they do this?
I don't think there's any thought process to that. I think they just come up with a list. Yeah, there's no thought process. Do you think there's any thought process to that? Because if you're able to quantify it, then how are you going to really quantify how you raised your child and whatever? You're very stupid, right? So there's no thought process to that.
Yeah. And I disagree. The question actually totally flawed. How do you put a value to your daughter? You're not putting a value to your daughter.
You are.
That's my problem. You're
No,
not.
Chris is
No,
right.
wait,
No, it's wrong. That's wrong. I'm selling someone. This woman is going to be raising my children. She's going to be in my family. She's going to take up my name. So it's just a token. This is my problem with the whole thing, is that you're not buying a human being. It's a token of appreciation for raising my daughter, your daughter, to be my wife. This is how I see it. It's not. I'm not.
I understand.
Listen.
I understand what you mean.
The essence.
I understand.
Hey,
I understand.
This guy is
the reason why we are now, T3 do the is because we kind of differ when it comes to opinions, right? But I understand we're paying for that. Why can't you pay for my mother raising me?
Because it's a patriarchal. We're living in a very patriarchal culture. That's how it is. You can't run away.
It's okay. So let's talk about now. Now let's get to this point.
And did what culture not change, but you know change.
Over time cannot drastically.
Right now, do overtime, man. Right now, do overtime. So my mother raised me.
Yes.
My mother invested a lot of money as a single mother for me to like go to a place like St. Ignatius College, right?
Yeah, fantastic.
She has invested, right, to this point where I can be in Canada. She has invested a lot of money. Yeah. Right? I can't ignore that.
Yeah.
So why should we only recognize Baba Bako kutivaite something chavakaita? It was his duty to do that.
It's his job. It's his responsibility.
And you're not paying. You're not paying for that. You're paying for bringing this woman into your life. And that's Zindoro. Zindoro.
Yeah.
Vanenge vasinganzi muri kubhadhara munhu ari kupinda mumhuri menyu. He's becoming endoro. Those are muri kubhadhara izvozvo.
Because but see, the same girl you're talking about is a PhD student. She is, like what I said earlier, she's educated. She is now at a point where she now knows what a feminist is. She now adopts that whole 50-50 culture. So if she now adopts the 50-50 culture, why can't we then endorse that Lobola thing? Don't go to 50-50. When do you run the world over it? I want
I was raised by a single mother, guys. You need to understand this. I was raised by a single mother. I want my mother to be recognized for her efforts in life. I want her to be recognized also. So but
hypocritical. You are against the process of something being paid, but you want something to be paid for you. Well, if anything, scratch the whole thing.
Let's be equal.
No, so let's just say scratch the whole thing.
No, yes. No, why? No, we can't scratch it. No.
Why? Why can't you
Wait, we can't scratch it because our parents agree. They will still want money somehow. So let's leave them like let's debate on who has to be paid.
Yeah.
Right? Can I just 50-50? Fantastic. 50-50. But we just but in Dincha Basi Dracho, I was
you're gonna need the thing.
And then what can I Zara Futika? It's a very big thing, guys, because Zara is a very big thing.
Yes.
For 9 months is a very big thing.
Yeah,
life is not nice for woman for a man or woman.
In those 9 months, you're also struggling, you're also supporting and stuff. To understand the role in women when it comes to Kujara, it's a very big one, and we can't even debate about it because we don't know about it. We don't know the pain, we don't know the hardships, right? So, when it comes to Roora, that's our Miserana. Because people like me are going to come and debate with you and say no. As long as hakuna black text on the black text
black text I know
hakuna black text. Black text manje. Black text is when you have to do things all the time, right? I was in the US and I was working with my friend. He's a South African guy, white guy. And that was same day. But I am going to go live blast. Every time I because my sister is in Poland, my brother is there, my mom is there. So I'm like, yeah, because right, we have to take care of each other. But Murungu, he's an only child. He's got like mom is like him out to buffy mad. You have no sign that mom's like out to buffy mad. Okay. Yeah, are you really okay? But you also want to tell Mariago, Kwana, and you didn't have tea, brother. I go past the moms. So
I'm sorry, but you want the Badara Roora food. Yes. The system is designed. The system is designed to make us fail, isn't it? I can bet you. No. Things. People are actually going to debate and say. People are actually going to debate and in this comment section and say, "Hey, what you can osna Maria Chosa road? Why?
Bolato.
No, guys.
Love.
Well, I've got a question. I've got a question for the people in the comment section. What would you rather do? Right at this point, right? Either urkunzi and no badara kanauti mitisa. Which is your option right now? What's the better option right now?
Yeah. No, I forgot to say something. Even it has Mahara.
You know what? I met these guys recently. I am
not withdrawing Delela. Delela will stay.
No. So just
even
Are we all designed to be married though?
No, of course not. I think it just depends on your journey. It depends on your journey. Life throws different things your way. There are people who are designed to be priests. There are people who are designed to be nuns. People who are designed to be married. Marriage is for me. My understanding of marriage is it's a calling. It's not for everyone. Those who are blessed enough to be in it have to be serious about it. And those who are not called for it, it's just not for you. I think I'm honestly at the point where if I am blessed enough to get married, that's awesome. But I'm happy enough by myself never to get married. It's cool.
Exactly.
But it's a calling. People have to take it seriously.
Yeah, because this was, I think we're all properly raised as Christian. We don't believe in this whole divorce thing. But anyways, guys.
Our divorce guys. That's a whole nother can of worms, man. Come on.
No. Guys, there are a lot of divorces today.
There are too many.
Because that whole thing that that's why we can't even adopt the whole dating scene in Zimbabwe, because we think I could date our good. You know, date no say and whatever. There was not even an informed decision. And I was COVID yako nasi awaziva name dara. But if you married your best friend, you can go through COVID. It's not with that whole vibe. No, true.
Thank you.
No, facts. But this at pads.
At pads.
Part two. Bolato.
Coffee yangu.
Sorry, ndikandinoka kamvura kangu akakapoza.
Ndaisa vodka mkofi yangu.
Ndiri sober sense yaizezi ndasingakutoda ndakuda kutanga kunwa manje after Saturday banapa.
But like guys, Chris. We know you could continue nesu, so we're definitely going to do a part 2 of this episode. Thank 100%. You very much for the views. Thank you very much for the support that you keep giving us. And we're definitely going to try and give you much more of fun stuff and our opinions, which are crazy, very crazy.
Anyway.
And please keep
Anyways,
throwing them comments, please.
exactly,
Please.
man. Exactly.
We're learning
man. No
so much
doubt.
from you guys.
We-
Please.
Yeah, we now have a YouTube channel as well, so you can catch us either on YouTube, you can catch us on Facebook. So remember to like and share. I will give Kudzi a closing because I can see he's irking me to say
Itching,
something right now. I'll go viewer someone.
No,
No, it's okay. It's okay. No. The only thing I'm going to say to the viewers is we differ in opinions, but let's voice them. We are going to differ, right? You're going to have your own side of thinking and stuff, but let's voice them because we have never had a platform in Zimbabwe where we can actually voice our opinions, right? It's always been clouded by what we call culture, but what is culture? RIGM couldn't even show us anything else besides wearing a suit. So we need to know what happened to Nembe and Shashi. What happened to those things? We need to go back to where we come from.
Personally, in Changwenda ku UK ndosvitsvagira sugar mama chonditengera PS5 then tozonana
PS5
Facebook Live.
Why did you pick UK specifically?
That's what it's been great, guys. It's been great.
So, guys.
All right.